YouTube and welcome back to my channel today. Today's video is my favorite one to film for you guys. So if you've watched me for a while, you know that it is empties time, and let's just jump in. I love giving you guys my thoughts and opinions about whether or not I enjoyed the product while I was using it and if I would go ahead and repurchase it. So the first product is this Argan Magic Ultra Hydrating Conditioner for dry damaged hair, and it looks like this. I picked mine up at TJ Maxx for $10.99 and it's an amazing value. This is 32 ounces and it usually lasts me close to a month. So with that being said, I would absolutely go ahead and repurchase this. There's another one from Argan Magic that's a little bit more of a thicker consistency that I like just a bit more because that one seems to nourish my hair just a little bit more in my opinion. So highly recommend this brand. It is cruelty free, it is paraben free, the value is amazing, and it works really well, just as good as some of my higher end hair care products. I also have a Not Your Mother's Way to Grow Long and Strong Conditioner, and it looks like this. I did cut this open because I wanted to get as much of the product as I could out, and I really did enjoy this. It has a really nice scent. The only thing I wasn't super crazy about is the fact that it is 8 fluid ounces and I use this up really fast. I mean, this didn't even last me 2 weeks because I really do use a lot of conditioner. My hair is very dry and damaged from processing it and over processing it for such a long time. So I don't think this is the best value, but if you don't use a lot of conditioner, I would definitely recommend checking this out because it did a great job. It just, personally for me, it didn't last long enough for me to go ahead and purchase this again. It is $5.99 at Ulta, and I believe you can pick them up usually like buy one get one half off. Another Not Your Mother's product that I've tried is the Way to Grow Leave-In Conditioner, and it looks like this. I just picked up the smaller size because I wanted to try this out. I was looking for another leave-in conditioner because you guys know that I am no longer purchasing healthy, sexy hair care products, only because I'm still on the fence about whether or not they are cruelty free. The company itself is not super transparent about it, which makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable supporting them. So I was looking for a new one and I wanted to try this one out. I've tried the Giovanni and the Carol's Daughter one, and I wasn't crazy about either one of those, and I want to say that this is good, but it's not something I would purchase the full size. It's a little bit thicker in texture and consistency, but it does spray out pretty evenly. It's just not a product that completely wowed me, so I don't feel the need to purchase the larger size. But if you have tried Not Your Mother's hair care products, let me know which ones you like because there's still other products in the entire line that I want to check out. It's just that I want to read a little bit more and watch a couple more reviews to find out which products actually stand out. So this was good, but nothing that I couldn't live without. And one thing I want to mention is I've actually been just using hair oils and hair serums, and that seems to be doing the trick. So I have this Victoria's Secret Runway Ready Spotlight Glimmer Volumizing Hairspray. It looks like this, and I actually picked this up on a military base in New Jersey, Fort Dix, and it is like an AFES. It's kind of like a mini department store, and they sell tons of on the beauty department all these reputable brands like Estee Lauder and Victoria's Secret and Bare Minerals. So this was originally $20, but it was discounted to $16. This was kind of a cool concept. It had a bunch of shimmer and glitter in it, so when I used it on my hair was very sparkly, which I work at MAC Cosmetics, if you guys don't know, so my dress code is a little bit more fun than my some of my other friends and family members who have to work in an office, like my sister. So I can get away with literally rocking glitter hairspray to work because that's part of my job. Not part of my job, but I can be very creative with my makeup, my hair, and my clothing. So I'm not going to go ahead and purchase this. I don't even know if I actually could, but for $16, I mean, it was fun to try out, but it's not a product that I have to have. Excuse me. Guys, calm down. I'm just very excited because they haven't filmed in a couple weeks. And I also have this Tree Hut Shea Moisturizing Body Wash. It is in the Almond and Honey scent, and I picked this up at Ulta. This was actually on sale for $2.99. Best value ever. I believe these are usually $5.99. This is 17 ounces. The scent is incredible. It is very sweet though. I will warn you guys. You know that I tend to get sick of body wash scents really easily, and I definitely couldn't use 2 bottles in a row but it has like scent memory for me. And I don't remember like what product or like what this reminded me of when I was growing up, but it just like, when I smell it, it makes me happy. It reminds me of my childhood. So I really did like this. It lathered, it didn't strip my skin. I felt like it really like cleansed my body without being too harsh. The scent was really nice, and it is cruelty free. So I will definitely go ahead and repurchase some more Tree Hut body washes. You guys know that my favorite are Lush body washes, but they are a little bit on the pricier side. So I'm going to try to like alternate between a Lush one and this one, because these are like a sixth of the price of the Lush ones, and you get a little less product, but I mean, these tend to last me like a month, or not a month or two, just a month. And then I have some like skincare and then makeup, and this is actually really cool because it's a lot of makeup going on. So I finished up my face wash that I was currently using. It is the Shiseido White Lucid Brightening Cleansing Foam, and it looks like this. I actually cut this open as well because it's not like the most affordable product. It's not like super expensive, but I want to say it's like in the 20 something dollar or 30 something dollar price range. I picked mine up actually at TJ Maxx. Yes, and I've also seen this at Marshall's as well. It is 4.7 ounces. It lasted me probably 2 months. This stuff was really good when I started using it, this White Lucid line. I was actually using another like an infusion product from the White Lucid line as well in conjunction with this. I ended up tossing that because once I was done with this, I actually didn't want to continue using it. I know I probably just should have chucked it in my empties, but it wasn't really empty, so I just got rid of it. But this stuff is really, really good. It didn't strip my skin. I definitely had to moisturize after this, but I noticed results when I was using this. Like my skin tone became super even, and I don't have like, I know I'm wearing makeup, but even without makeup, I honestly don't have a lot of problematic areas. I don't have a lot of redness. I don't have like a lot of texture issues, but a lot of my like girlfriends and coworkers at work were saying like, wow, your skin is like so nice. And I noticed that I didn't have to use as much foundation to get the same look that I was going for. So unfortunately, Shiseido is not cruelty free, and you guys know that like my whole stance with cruelty free. So I'm going to go ahead, and I just purchased an Acure Organics face wash that is my skincare routine is not completely cruelty free. I'll be the first one to be transparent about that. There are products in my skincare routine that are not cruelty free. So I just want to put that disclaimer out. I mean, I'm currently using some stuff, but I am not actively supporting and purchasing it. So this I would recommend if cruelty free is not something that bothers you, but I'm not going to go ahead and repurchase this. And then I finished these, and I really like them. They are the Kat Von D Unlock It Makeup Remover Wipes, and they look like this. A, the packaging has a clasp. B, they're pretty saturated, like they're the most saturated cruelty-free makeup removing wipes I've ever tried. And C, you get 30 of them in here, and I believe they're only $10. So the value is literally like a drugstore price for higher end makeup removing wipes. So I would definitely go ahead and repurchase these. My sister actually just bought me some makeup removing wipes from TJ Maxx that are cruelty free, that are rose scented, and you guys know rose is my favorite scent, so I've really been enjoying them. They're a little bit thinner. They're more thick than the e.l.f. ones and the Pacifica ones, but they're more thin than these ones. So during the Sephora VIB sale this year, I'm definitely going to go ahead and repurchase these because these are amazing. And they don't like sting my eyes, and they take off all my makeup, and they like don't like irritate my skin. And they don't leave a film on your skin. So if you don't double cleanse and you're just kind of having a lazy night where you just want to remove your makeup without going in and like washing your face again, they don't like leave a film or make your face sticky. All right. I did a mask, and you guys know I'm super lazy about masking, but I had a sample of this that I had gotten at H Mart, which is a Korean supermarket that has some beauty items. And this is the Laneige Multi-Berry Yogurt Peeling Gel. And it looks like this, and you're not going to be able to see it, but well, maybe. It actually looks like yogurt. It smells like yogurt. And I didn't notice a huge difference, so I wouldn't go ahead and actually purchase this product. But it was nice to try out, and it smelled so good. It just like kind of like hydrated my skin. But when I mask, I normally go for the Glam Glow ones because I notice a difference like right away as soon as I rinse it off. My sister actually just purchased me a detox mask that I haven't tried out yet, but I'm excited to do so, and you guys will probably see some of that in my next empties. I've been trying to mask more often because A, I have a ton of mask samples, and B, it just kind of relaxes me. Like, I like to throw on a mask and like watch TV and hang out with Olivia, and at the same time it like benefits my skin. So speaking of skin, here we go. Well, this is not skin, this is hair. This is the Big Sexy Hair powder play, and it looks like this. It is a volumizing powder. Literally you just tap it into your roots and then go like this with your hair. This I used to love, and I had actually gone ahead and purchased the full size like maybe like a year or two ago, which I have been trying to use every now and then, but I'm not super crazy about this anymore, and I definitely won't go ahead and repurchase this because you guys know my feelings about Big Sexy Hair. But this does give you volume. It almost leaves your hair like sticky though, so if you don't like that like super texturized like I probably would stay away from this. But if you're looking at like second day hair like how mine is and you want more volume at the roots, I didn't use this today, but I've used it in the past, and it really does lift your hair. You really just have to go in there though and like massage it in and like tease the top of your head. This is pretty exciting. I finished my Dolce & Gabbana Dolce perfume, and it looks like this. This I bought maybe 2 years ago. It is the 2.5 fluid ounce. It's the largest size that they have, and when I originally went and smelled this in store, I fell in love with this. Even now, like, I like it, but I will never repurchase this because I mean, I kind of was like about it, literally like maybe like when I started using this. So what I'm going to do from now on is when I like a scent, I'm going to get a sample and wear it around, especially with fine fragrance, to see if it, like, you know, at the end of the day, if it's still there, if it has longevity, if it mixes well like with my actual personal like body scent. I love this when I sprayed it in the bottle, like from the bottle. I loved it when I sprayed it on my skin and like the first like 2 or 3 times, but then I got sick of it for a while, and that's a shame because this is not cheap. This is over $100 for this bottle. So moving on, I used up a duo glue because you guys know I wear false lashes pretty much every single day. This is the clear white one, and it's not completely used up, but it was just getting wonky. I mean, there's not a ton left. This is wonky, so I'm tossing this. I love duo glue. It's my absolute favorite eyelash glue to use. I still want to try the House of Lashes eyelash glue. I just need to like sit down and find out which lashes I want to purchase as well, so that way I can kind of make a bulk order. But I've already gone ahead and gotten another tube of this. My friend Amy actually got me a brand new tube. She's the best because I was talking about how I was running out and I kept forgetting to repurchase this every time I was at the store. And then speaking of duo glue, I'm just tossing or like chucking this dark tone one. It looks like this, and it is dark, but it comes out like almost gray, and I don't like this one like at all. I feel like it actually like rips my eyelashes like when I'm trying to remove this. Like, it's so hard to get off, and the clear one doesn't do that at all. So definitely never going to go ahead and repurchase this because there is just something like wonky about this. And I mean, I tried it for a while, and it doesn't come off. Like when you're taking off your eye makeup remover, it just like smears it on your face. It's such a pain, and I don't understand how, if they're kind of like the same formulation, why one is like why this one is terrible and why this one's fantastic. And then speaking of lashes, I used up a pair of false lashes. I used up a couple more. They're actually in here, but I used up the Ardell 204s. You guys know I never save them, and I really need to, so that way you guys can see which styles I like wearing. But these are fantastic. Ardells are my, like, one of my favorite brands. They're my absolute favorite ones from the drugstore. And then non-drugstore ones, I used up some MAC lashes. I used up the 35s and the 48s, and I double stacked them, and they're amazing. MAC lashes are fantastic. The band is super thin, and you can, I mean, I reuse these for like almost a month, so love these. And the good thing about MAC lashes is that you can actually use the plastic cases to back to MAC. I personally can't because I'm an employee, so I can't back to MAC, but I do just bring these into work and I recycle them because MAC is huge on recycling, if you guys don't know that. Like, we're huge into recycling plastic, and then also like doing the back to MAC program. We like to use less bags, you know, when people are making purchases, and I just think it's pretty cool because it's about saving the environment, right? So I'm just going to remember to bring those back to work. And then I used up another Beauty Blender solid and liquid cleanser. These are like deluxe size samples. This stuff is awesome. It really does clean your Beauty Blender like to the point where it's like almost brand new. I try to clean mine once a week, once every other week. I know, and I use mine like pretty much every day to like blend out my concealer. But I have a couple of them, so it's okay, I just rotate. These are amazing. I am eventually going to go ahead and purchase one of these. I just don't know which one I prefer, the liquid or the solid. I feel like the solid I like a little bit more, but I feel like the liquid seems to be a bit more convenient. So who knows? We'll see. You will definitely see one of those two products in a haul video in the future. Speaking of which, I have been purchasing some makeup here and there, so I need to sit down and do a collective haul for you guys because I've been trying it out, so I can almost do like a collective haul slash like my thoughts, my kind of first impressions on these products. And then speaking of Beauty Blender, I'm just chucking this Real Techniques one. It's not even that old, and I used it to like sometimes blend out my concealer and then do my like when I'm baking my under eye area. But I mean, I wasn't super crazy about it. But then I was talking to one of my girlfriends who actually works at Ulta, and she was saying how much she loves them. So she's like, give it another try. So she actually got me a new one, and I am going to try them. Maybe they've been reformulated, but I feel like they're not soft enough for me to like actually blend out product even when I wet them. Or maybe I'm just used to the Beauty Blender being super like soft when I use it. And then I used up this Josie Maran Argan Oil Hair Serum. It looks like this. Such a cute bottle. I like this stuff, but it's too heavy for my hair, and my hair is like dehydrated. So I'm not going to go ahead and purchase this because it's too thick and it's too heavy. I used up a under eye concealer. This is the Becca Radiant Skin Creamy Concealer in the shade Banana. This stuff is good. It's just one of those clicky pens. Yeah, there's nothing left. Just watch. It's thick though. Like, it's really thick. It's almost like, I'm trying to think of what concealer it is comparable to. Maybe a little bit thicker than the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Yeah, definitely thicker than that. Almost like the MAC Studio Finish, but in like in a twist up pen form. So I don't know if I would repurchase this. I don't even know if it's available because I did pick this up on Outlook, and it was like discounted. Usually when cosmetics are on Outlook, that means that they're being phased out. But I mean, it was a good product. Well, it lasted. I just normally use it underneath my eyes because I don't normally spot conceal my face unless I actually have like some type of active blemish. And then I used up some SPF, and this is the Clarins SPF 40 sunscreen. I got this in a sun safety kit a while ago. Not sure if the SPF was still 100% valid, but I love this stuff. And I mean, I thought it did such a good job, but I like always go back and forth with SPF. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I don't know why I don't like it, because all it does is protect your skin. Like, there's only good benefits about using SPF. So right now I actually got a Chanel SPF 50, and today was the first day I started using it. I like this. So as long as I'm using an SPF that's high in coverage, I kind of don't really like, I'm not too concerned about which brand it is, and this stuff is working for me today. And we'll see if it like makes my makeup slip and slide. I'll give you an update. And then I used up 2 little primers. These are the Makeup Forever ones. One is the Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and the other one is the Step 1 Hydrating Primer. And they look like this. I liked the smoothing, and I like the hydrating, but if I were to ever purchase one, it would probably be the smoothing, because right now I have the full size of the mattifying one, and I liked the smoothing one in the areas where I have a little bit of like larger pore size. So I would think about purchasing this. It's just that I kind of use this, like the mattifying one, in those areas as well, and it seems to be like doing its job. So I don't know if I necessarily need 2 full-size primers. And then I use this Shape It Brow Shining and Defining Serum. This is actually from European Wax Center, which is the wax salon that I go to get all my waxings done. This is not completely used up, but it's just, I mean, I was using it as a brow gel, and it's just old, and I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not going to repurchase this because right now I am using the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara that I picked up at Ulta, and this stuff is the bomb, literally, like thebomb.com. It's $2.99. You can't beat the price, and it is just as good as the Anastasia one and the MAC one. What I love about this one is that it's cool toned, which matches my hair, and also the brush so small, and like you're able to really get in there on the inner corners, and it doesn't like leave product all over the place. So it's very precise, and I've really been enjoying this. And then I used up a Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. This is one of my favorites from the drugstore. Liz, when we did our swap here on YouTube, she got this for me, and I love this stuff. I don't need mascara right now, but if you're looking for an amazing drugstore mascara that volumizes and lengthens and kind of gives you a little bit of that like spidery lash look, purchase this. You can get it at Walgreens, and it's only like $2.99, $3.99, and it's the best drugstore mascara I've ever tried. And I also finished a lipstick. This was from a MAC holiday kit. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. It is in the shade How Darling, and it is a cream sheen formulation. I scooped everything out of this lipstick. It's literally like Cream Cup and Angel, along those lines. It's like a baby pink. It was a little bit more peachy, but I love this shade. I got down there with a lip brush because this shade was so perfect. I don't have a lot of baby pink shades left from like my MAC lipsticks, so I have to go ahead and repurchase some. But if I do, I'm just going to go ahead and repurchase Cream Cup because that's my all-time favorite like nudie baby pink. It's a little bit more yellow like based, and I'm pretty positive it's the first MAC lipstick I ever purchased in my lifetime. So I have like that nostalgic feeling about that shade. And then the last product is this Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Illuminating Finish Powder in the shade Beige. So it is gone. Oh, that was just the brush that fell out. So it's gone. This stuff was pretty fantastic. The only thing I didn't like about it is the scent. It had like a very floral scent to it, and I just couldn't get over it. They have a matte version, like a matte finish version of this product, and I want to try that out. So I'm going to go ahead and track that down and purchase it because this stuff was pretty fantastic. Every time I used it, I just noticed I had like the best glow, and it wasn't like a highlighting like type of like glow, like about that glow. This was just a very like soft focused glow, like almost like your skin just looked like perfected. So definitely will go ahead and repurchase Physicians Formula products. You guys know I love this brand. It's my favorite from the drugstore, and it's cruelty free. It's a little bit more of a higher price point, but the quality is just as good as like brands that you will find at Sephora and like the department stores. And like Physicians Formula bronzer, my favorite. And sneak peek, because I know I have to do a 7 Summer Flings update, but guess who hit pan on this bronzer? So that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share it. You know I'm not forcing you to, but I really appreciate everyone who does. And if you have any products that you've tried out or finished, leave them down below. If you have a blog or you have a channel, let me know, because I love watching videos, and I feel like my feed has gotten a little bit slower. I don't know, like the the people that I consistently watch haven't been filming as much, which I'm the first one not to like have the right to say anything because I don't film like very consistently either. But I love watching you guys. I love talking to you guys. I have to respond back to all the comments. I know, shame on me. I have to do that. But I am off on Thursday. I'm just gonna work my part-time job for a while. So I definitely will have the ability to respond back to some, I hope. And I also want to film a video on Thursday for you guys. So it will probably be an update to my 7 summer flings. And I want to actually do a like current makeup basket or products that I've been loving lately because it has been different. I've been switching up a lot of products because I've been using up a ton of products, if that makes any sense. But I actually have to get going because I need to take the little puppies out to go for a walk. And then I want to eat, I think maybe a burrito for lunch. But I had a burrito for breakfast too, so we shall see. And then I actually have to go to work for the rest of the day into the evening. And yeah, that is it. I also want to mention MAC at Nordstrom right now is doing anniversary, and we have these awesome gift sets. They're like lip, eye, like mascara, eyeliner, gel liner, and lipstick kits. And I think some of them have lip liners. And then also we're doing the advanced and basic brush kits. So I'm not trying to be like, you know, go ahead, buy. But I just wanted to let my fellow MAC friends know if you like the MAC brushes that they're, I want to say like $59.50 I think, or $52.50, and you get 5 brushes and one of them is double-ended, and the quality of MAC brushes is pretty awesome. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up because my counter has been like selling out super fast, and after anniversary is over they won't be there until maybe the holiday time again is when they'll come out with special brush kits. So that is it for me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah!